and welcome back to another video of mine. So I want to share with you 25 things I have learned 2025. So as we move to 2026, I want to share with you some things which will also help you in 2026 if you want. There are 25 things and you can take whatever will touch you. So I'm going to be getting ready for a date as we talk because I'm going on a date. So keep tuned to see which products I'm using, how I apply my makeup, and yeah, I'm very excited for this video. And also, I'm so proud of myself for overcoming the fear of doing something when I don't feel like doing it, because that's what creates discipline. When you overcome yourself, like when you can still manage to do whatever you have been pushing away, also when you are in the mood of not doing it, it's discipline and it's not easy, but it's doable. So yesterday I didn't manage, I procrastinated again, but yeah, no judgment, and there's no need to judge ourselves, because at the end of the day, as long as we keep moving, that's all matters. So one thing I have learned 2025 is gratitude. Gratitude will help you so much. Gratitude in basically everything. So for some of you, you don't know, but 2024 was a little bit a hard year for me. I had to meet very important decisions. And on the way, I started watching content of people talking about gratitude, and how if you want to get more things in life, like you have to apply gratitude. And in the beginning, it sounds very basic, like it's not only about saying thank you, but it's about really being deep into it, like taking a piece of paper and writing down everything you are thankful for, especially when you want to go on a higher level, especially when you want more, that being appreciative of what you have in the moment will make you achieve even more higher goals. But when you're not appreciative of anything, then it becomes difficult. I think I cannot do my eyebrows on the camera. It's so far away. I can't see myself. So gratitude has been number one tool which has helped me so much this 2025. Like it has brought me so much blessings. It has brought me new friends. Like when I moved to a new place, like when I just moved here, I was in awe how people were treating me like a princess, because before that, things were not like that. Oh my god, I think I have messed up my eyebrow. Talking and doing eyebrow is not a good idea. I think I have completely destroyed it. But it will grow soon, so yeah. So gratitude, for example, if you want to move to a new house or flat, or if you want to go to a new city, you have to start appreciating where you live right now. And the funny thing is, when I did that, everything I appreciated of the space I was in the other flat, when I look at that script, it is like I'm describing the place I'm living now. Like, it's crazy. You will get what you appreciate, you will get times two or times four or times 10 of that. It's amazing. Like when I read something, I wrote it on 2024, I think on September, and now it's 2025, 1 year later. When I read it and I look around, it's like I'm describing what I'm having now. So you can try it if you want. So I basically just took a piece of paper and a pen, and I wrote everything I loved about the flat I was living in that time. Everything, everything I loved, even the flowers, the anything I saw around, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so appreciative that we have this. Like it is like I copy pasted that space to where I am now. It sounds so weird, yeah. I know it sounds almost like not true, but I wish I could show you a picture of where I was living, what I wrote on the paper, and where I live now. It's like copy and paste. So the first time I saw people speaking about this, I was like, yeah, yeah, YouTubers are always. I was thinking maybe they just using it for getting views. I was thinking maybe it's just for getting views. So even when I was watching the video, I was not like thinking it will work out for me. But I was like, let me try it. Like I have nothing to lose. Just like the way I'm telling you. And I am, to my amazement, it worked out exactly for me. Like I got everything times 10. So gratitude is something I have learned that with gratitude you can achieve any dream. With gratitude you can move cities, you can move continents, you can get your dream man, you can get anything you have ever dreamt of only by being grateful. Just that, you know, not even by spending money or spending your energy. Just saying, I'm so thankful for this space I am being. Oh my god, I don't know how I can describe it to you, but it's amazing how everything worked out. So I'm using my new lovely expensive foundation from Lancome. So if you're a makeup person, Lancome, it costed me 53 euros, but it is a lot. So it's 30 milliliters. I like this is, I think, enough. So I don't need so much. So I think it will serve me for maybe half a year. So basically it is an investment. Sometimes when you spend money on yourself, don't look at the price like, oh, it's expensive. Look, how long are you going to spend it? Because there was another cheap one from I don't know the company, but they have put clay in it. It used to be very good in the beginning, but now they have put clay in it. I don't like it so much. This one I'm using, it doesn't have clay. So yeah, I was saying that gratitude is something which has worked out magical, and I'm still practicing it. Practicing, like, being really grateful. Like, I am grateful for this and this. And then the things you don't have, you write them as I am grateful and happy now that I have this and this and that. That no matter if you want more, don't say I will be happy when I have more. You should be say I am happy and appreciative now that I have. Then you insert that what you don't have. Like you should always ask more from uh from um um abundant mindset, not asking more from a lack mindset. So lack mindset is when you say, I will be happy when I have this and that. It means you don't have it. It means you are not happy now because you don't have that what you are wishing for. But when you say, I am so happy, like let's say I don't have a Tesla now. So you write, I am so happy and thankful now that I have a Tesla. And then you go on and write all the things you love about having the Tesla, you know? Then one day, you never know, you will have it sooner or later. It might take you time, but eventually everything comes on your way. So that was just an example. You can do, like, when I first started, I said I always have fresh flowers in my house, and up to now I always People get me flowers all the time or plants. I don't even ask them. I just wrote it somewhere on my book. I didn't say to anyone, only you know I'm telling to you. And every time people visit me, they bring me plants. Like I have one, two, three. I can count three here. Four people brought to me just because of believing that it works out for me, you know. So this foundation, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's number 440. Oh no, I forgot to shake again. I was supposed to thank you everyone for joining and for liking and for subscribing. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. We can do it. The subscriber count has been moving so well. I'm very proud and thankful for you, everyone, for pushing my channel, for liking. Yeah, I don't earn more money from subscribers, but you know, it's still it's nice when you see the numbers moving, you know, and the more people will come, they watch videos, then the money will get even become more, and the more people will get more inspired. Actually, I like inspiring people is one of my when someone write, wow, your video inspired me so much, you inspired me to start my own channel, you inspired me to come to Austria, you inspired me to move to another country. Because of you, I have adjusted well in my new country. So another thing I'm going to do, I said thank you so much. So the second point is the power of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is powerful. So how you can influence your subconscious mind is being careful what you are consuming. You know, for example, the videos you watch, the content you watch on the TV, the music you listen in the video, in the radio, the kind of talks you speak with your friends, you know. So, you know, people can influence your beliefs, and you have to be careful which kind of, for example, if you believe that everything works out for you, but then you start meeting up with people who are negative, you have to be careful for them not to influence your belief, because the more you interact with people who are negative, the more your mind starts to think that is the reality, you know. So you have to be very careful what kind of talks you speak with other people, also how you speak about yourself, because how you speak about yourself, it becomes a reality. So I have to look on the sides, but most important is you can hear my voice, because I made another video which was very nice, everything was beautiful and the light, but the audio was not good. So as long as you can hear me, that's all matters. So I think I'm going to redo this eyebrow because it has become much bigger than I wanted. And I was saying that there is a power in the tongue. Be very careful how you speak about yourself. You know, people normalize speaking negative about yourself. I am so lazy. I am not good in this and that. And it sounds very good because that's how everyone is talking. But the more you do it, the more it becomes your reality. I am always late. I am disorganized. Every time you use I am, whatever you say after I am is what is. Because I am is an affirmation. And everything you say, you should now start reframing everything you say after I am. I am punctual. I am disciplined. I am a job person. You know, instead of because the negative talks is what keeps us stuck. That why you wonder why some people get blessings and some people don't get blessings because of negative self-talk, or thinking other people, not only other people are successful, like, yeah, I always try but I never succeed. That way you always see results of not succeeding, because that's what you're always affirming. So I have learned that avoiding negative self-talk is very, very important. I know it's difficult in the beginning, but you have to strengthen the muscle. Every time you catch yourself wanting to go that direction of talking yourself down, talking yourself down to, for example, if someone says you have a good relationship, but you start trying to bring some negative talk only for so that you can make the people feel comfortable, you will start calling negative energy in your relationship. You should be appreciative of when people say, wow, I admire your marriage. Don't start looking for negative stuff to tell them so that you prove to them that your marriage is not perfect. Even if it's not perfect, appreciate that what they have said, and then maybe you can go on and say, yeah, we try our best, but not immediately, even without receiving the compliment. Wow, I admire how your guy treats you. I admire how your husband shows up for you. Instead of blocking it and like, oh, that's what you think, but he is not like that, you will start calling that negative energy to your marriage. So stop negative talks only to make other people feel comfortable, because sometimes we feel like we have to speak negative stuff to make so that maybe your friend is single and you're in a marriage, and you don't want them to think bad or to feel bad when maybe you speak highly of your hubby. You should just be yourself, be honest, you know because because everything you affirm will manifest in your life. So if you don't want your marriage to have fights, don't call them in. And yeah, so another thing is self-love or self-care. So some years back, self-love was normalized as makeup, as going shopping. But what I have learned 2025 is self-love is deeper than only the physical stuff we are doing to ourselves. Self love can be when you do something you have been wanting to do for many years, but you never do it, like a new hobby, or finding out what you really love, or what you really loved doing when you were younger, and you haven't done it in years. Self love is bringing back your inner child to life. What is something you used to love doing when you are younger, but now because you are older, because you are married, because you have kids, because you have a new job which is very hard, you stopped doing. Once you start going back to who you were really were before all the life happened, before the responsibilities come, you will find self love again, because you will fall in love with who you were always were. Because the world teaches you to abandon yourself and chasing dreams, chasing money, chasing men, chasing relationships, chasing friendships. Especially in 20s. What I wish someone told me when I was 20 something is that friendships, or some friendships also come and go, because I was so busy chasing friendships and thinking like a friendship is something which is meant to stay for years, like a marriage. Also, there are some stuff which people glorify, like, yeah, by that you should be married, have kids, but no one tells you that marriage is work. Just like the way you learn degrees to find a dream job, there are some work which you should do to have a successful marriage. You know, marriage is not something, not just going to church and putting each other rings, getting a certificate, and then going home and then ta-da! Now you have a perfect life. You know, marriage is work. It's something you work on daily, like daily, every day in the marriage is work. And that is what nobody tells people. But everyone tells people to get married, have kids. And then when you get married and have kids, people look at you like, okay, let's see what you will come up with. So it's like a trap. It's like a trap, you know. And then when the marriage fail, people are like, huh, why didn't you try? Blah blah blah. You know? Also, it's like the same with having kids. Oh my god. The most time the people who pressure you, why you are 29 now, you are 33 now, you are 37 now, you don't have kids, and then you get pregnant and then you never see those people again. I remember when I was pregnant with my first child, everybody who had told me before, wow, you're getting old. You have been in 5 years in a relationship. Why have you not gotten a child? You are getting old. And then, boom, I was pregnant and I was like, where are these people now? Or when the baby came, I was like, okay, now the baby is here. Those people didn't even come to bring a present and see the baby. But they were the first yapping, like, why are you not getting pregnant? Why are you not getting babies? So don't let people pressure you to do something maybe you are not ready for, maybe something you don't want, you know? Because people are very good at pressuring somebody. But yeah, because maybe they also don't know better. Some don't know better. Some mean well. Some don't know better. But yeah, at the end of the day, you have to listen to your own, you have to look at your own lifestyle, your own marriage. Can you afford the baby? So I don't know if I should go with which lip liner. Oh my god. Okay. We are meant to do this. That one has fallen down. I'm not going to pick it up. So also one thing I have learned is power of your mind. Once you decide that you get whatever you set your mind to, wait. So I have been loving combining lip liner and gloss. It looks so amazing and expensive. I have been loving it. So thank you everyone who has given the video a like. Oh my god. Talking and doing makeup with catastrophe. Catastrophe. I was saying, what was I saying before I got caught? The power of the mind. Yeah, everything you put, what you tell you can train your mind to give you whatever you want. Like our mind is a tool. Many people don't know, but our mind is just like the way you train a dog or a child. Because everything you know up to now is what you are trained to believe and to know. Meaning you can train yourself new beliefs. Any belief you have about money, money does not grow in the trees. Especially people who live in Europe, when your relatives want you to send money home, everyone says money does not grow in trees. People think in Africa that we collect money on the streets. You can train your mind to believe, yes, money grows on the trees. So when you plant avocados, you sell them, you get money. It has grown on a tree, It's how you view it. But the all negative sales. You see also this live stream I'm making, if I was crying and speaking about something bad, you would see like 100 people watching. People have negative news. That when negative beliefs were sold to us and we believe them up to now. But when you know that you can train your mind to believe a new belief, you become successful, you create your dream job, you dare, and you go out there and do stuff which people told you you can never, you will never, you know by changing your mind. I remember before I came to Europe, I had a good grade in Kenya, but the people who were looking for a university for me in Germany, they went to a university which was requiring high grades. So for that university, I had bad grades. But for other schools or colleges, I was overqualified. So it depends how you view life. Like when you have a coin, the coin has two sides. You can choose to see whichever side you want. And these people kept pressuring me to repeat university, your grades, school, high school in Kenya. You should repeat high school. Your grades are not good for you to come to Germany. And I told them I will never repeat. I knew I'm not going to repeat school, never. Because I know how much I knew how hard I had worked for the grade I had. And I knew I'm not going to repeat that high school again. I was fed up with it. We were waking 3 p.m., 3 a.m. in the morning, showering with cold water, people stealing my water. I won't fetch water. Then in the morning when I woke up, people had stolen my water, my bathing water. And I said, no, I am not going to repeat the high school, never. And I didn't repeat it. So I ended up looking for another college and looking for a different country. And I got visa. So, uh, oh my God, I have broken my pencil. It's so weak. So if I believed these people that the university didn't take me because I have bad grades, if I let them limit me, I wouldn't be in Europe. Yeah, with that grade, you cannot come to Germany. And I told you guys, you will see me there in Germany. And 1 year later, I came to Austria, and then I could visit Germany anytime I wanted, and without their visa, because Austria you can go to Germany without visa. So in short, I just want to say, don't let anybody tell you what you can and what you can't do. As long as you believe in yourself, as long as you set your mind to achieving whatever you want, you can achieve whatever you want. And you will achieve whatever you want as long as you set your mind to, you program your mind to achieving that thing you want and working towards it. For example, doing every day, doing something, even if it's something small towards it, you will be surprised. Sometimes it will work very. Once you know what you want, the universe has ways to put people, to put possibilities in front of you once you know what you want. Okay? So another thing 2025 has taught me is healing yourself. So healing yourself, I'm not speaking about physical sicknesses, but once you know how to heal yourself, you can also heal yourself from physical illnesses, because some illnesses are caused by maybe some stuff we are carrying. When you are carrying heavy burdens, maybe someone wronged you 2020 and you are still carrying them in your head. Imagine somebody moved on with their life, somebody moved on to another continent, and you are still giving people free accommodation in your head. You know, that's how people get migraines. So I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you that sometimes we give people too much power. They don't even deserve Imagine somebody living rent free in your head. Do you know when you don't forgive somebody, you are allowing them accommodation in your head. You can be using that space they are using, you can be using that space to create your dream life, to expand your business, you know, to book your dream holiday. But you are there carrying people who moved on with their life. So people move with your life, but you are still there uh, beefing, carrying beefs. It weighs you so much, and you can choose to forgive people, love them from a distance, and you will feel like you have lost 10 kilos. Once, sometimes these things, the emotional attachment. Do you know whether you are in a friendship with somebody or in a beef? The beef costs you more energy than a real friendship because the beef is heavier. And forgiving them and loving them from a distance and leaving them to God will save you so much energy. So I don't know which time we have. 11:25. So I will stay a little bit and then I have to cook. My son want me to make him soup. So another thing I have learned is healing your nervous system. So the nervous system will never feel safe. I will never feel, you can never heal your nervous system when you are not feeling safe. The nervous system in human beings is meant to keep us safe. The nervous system is there, whether you are rich, poor, old, whichever class you come from. The work of the nervous system is to make sure we are safe, you know so when you are not feeling safe, when you are constantly worrying, when you are constantly in stress, your nervous system is always stimulated. You cannot it, and once you heal it, you relax, you let go, everything flows. It's like you have opened I think I love one of the liner more than the other. Let me make it more precise. So healing the nervous system will help you be in the flow of life. So also I have learned about attachment styles. So I didn't know there were attachment styles in relationships, like how you get attached to people when you're in a relationship. You know, I only used you hear people say like being clingy, or so the attachment styles, there is secure, there is anxious attached, and there is avoidant. And you can dig in more to those, but in this video I'm not going to go deep into those because I think I have another video where I was going more deeper to it. I'm applying my mascara now. I'm using this from Lash Princess. So I'm saying that I'm not going to dig in attachment styles in this video, but if you want, I can dig into it more soon in another video. But for this video, I'm just highlighting to you that attachment styles have taught me a lot also. Number 8 is becoming whoever you want to be. This is something I have practiced for the whole year, and it's getting better and better and better. Some days I fall off, but the next day I try to make sure I am back on track. You know, like you can become anyone you want. Like this year, I have been feeling like I don't want to wear trousers anymore and tight jeans. I used to love leggings, jeggings, but nowadays I don't feel like wearing them. It feels so weird. I don't feel comfortable anymore wearing so tight stuff, except of because now it's cold. I must wear tights, one legging, not legging. I think it's the one you put inside a dress or a skirt because it's very cold. So I have been wearing those, and either way they are cotton, they feel good. But other than that, I have donated a lot of stuff. I have donated so much stuff, and I'm happy with it. Donating, I felt such a relief because reminding me of some people, places, situations. But once I let them go, I was like, wow, so refreshing. Like I have completely started a new fresh, and I felt so free energetically. Also, my wardrobe looks beautiful, so I have now space for new or just for breathing. And it feels amazing. I'm so proud of myself for doing that. So you can try donating some stuff. Donating is something good. Normally, if I knew I am flying to Africa, I would bring the people in Kenya my stuff because they were very good stuff. But the place I donated, I read in the internet that they use the money to help poor people in Austria. So I think it's for a good cause, so it's okay. And shifting mindsets also. Wow. Shifting mindset is something I have been learning. Like the way we think, the way we assume things, and also gaining things by assuming, or getting successful by, I think they call it the law of assumption, you know, when you assume, living as if living on the edge. It's so amazing. So all this stuff I'm talking to you, I think are just they might sound to you as highlights. I have a mascara in the eye. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I have messed a bit, but everything will work out in the end. Another thing I learned 2005 is overcoming limiting beliefs. Wow, limiting, like everything someone tells to you, you can't. Proving to them you can do it and proving to your mind. The most important thing is not to prove yourself to people, is to prove to yourself. You know, most times we spend time proving ourselves to the men, to the society, to our friends, to everyone. But once you manage to prove to yourself, to prove something to yourself, that's the most powerful thing. Also, being 2025 has taught me the power of being presence. We are constantly living outwards, looking at the future, waiting for this and that, waiting, waiting, waiting. But actually, the only moment we have is now, not tomorrow, not next year, not our birthday, and always waiting for a specific day to wear a specific outfit. Nowadays, I wear whatever I want. If I wake up and feel like dropping my kids at school, wearing a wedding outfit, I wear it. Because who says it's for wedding? And tomorrow never comes. Like 3 weeks ago, we had a burial of a 19-year-old boy from our family, and it was crazy because everyone thought he is so young, he still has more time to live, and then he's dead now with 19. And it's crazy. So nowadays I don't wait for a perfect out, oh, I have a lash inside my eye, that's why I have a lash inside the eye. Now it has disappeared, it was here before. Yeah, dress whatever you want. Like, don't wait for perfect scenario for you to wear, to dress up. If you want to dress up every day when going to the grocery store, then when people ask you why are you dressing up, tell them because you are going to the grocery, you know. And also sometimes we care too much what other people think. And sometimes people are not even thinking. We assume they are thinking. Sometimes we think people are thinking, but actually it is only existing in our head. Like when people say, how are people going to think? People are not thinking. Everyone is minding their own business. Oh my god, I have a lash inside the eye. Where is it? God, I don't know how to remove it. I'm like a baby with my eye. I have a lash inside. Why do lashes feel so weird in the eye inside? Oh God, here it is. I have managed. Oh my God. I have removed it. I had a lash inside. So I was saying that sometimes we spend time worrying too much what other people are going to think, but actually sometimes people are not even thinking, you know? Sometimes we are thinking in our heads that other people are thinking, but like, oh, I don't want to make content. How are people going to think? I don't want to come online without makeup. How are people going to think? People are not thinking anything. You are thinking what they are thinking. Can you imagine? You are the one thinking what they are thinking. Seems like when I wait, I don't know. Let's see. So, I also will speak to you about focusing by faith and not by sight. This is a Bible verse. I don't know which Bible verse it is, but I know it's a Bible verse. I think it's when I don't want to quote Bible's verses, but when you are aiming for something, when you want to create a dream job, when you want like staying focused. Sometimes life happens and we get taken away from the focus. You have really to come back again because once you lose focus of what you are chasing or wanting, I want to put this what do you call it? Fixing spray. Mm. Oh, it's so good and sweet. I hope I have not put too much. Now I'm going to let it dry. I was saying that staying focused is very, very important. And there are some things which will help you to stay focused. Sometimes maybe you can have people who hold you accountable when you don't do stuff which you said you are going to be doing. Also, also you yourself holding yourself accountable, like denying yourself something, saying, okay, today you didn't manage to do something you said you are going to do. So you discipline yourself by scrolling 1 hour less, like the way you do to the kids. If they are not good kids and you are like, today you are not going to have your screen time. And you can do the same to yourself, like disciplining yourself, denying yourself something so that tomorrow you will work for it. Because if you continue to reward yourself after you have not been a good girl, then you are training your mind that you are not worthy um, to receive whatever you are asking. Another thing is being present. I am also still trying to practice being present but it's so nice when you're being present and enjoyable and just listening to other people, letting other people talk and talking less. You know, God gave us one mouth, two ears, meaning we should listen more and talk less. Unless, like now, I'm creating a video, I cannot talk less, it doesn't make sense. So, when I'm talking to you, but you are listening, is also, you are also training yourself that it's safe to listen, you know, because it's a skill. You see? That's how the makeup look like after the setting spray. This setting spray is sweet, like yummy. Let me close it. I don't know why there's no lid. I think I lost the lid. So I think I have spoken with you enough for today. I wanted to speak about other points, but I think I want a break now. And the last point, the last one, okay, I promise you, is always reminding yourself that everything is working out for you. No matter what, everything is working out for you. Because once you stop believing that everything is working out for you, then you return back to your older self who has limiting beliefs. So even if you lose a job, say everything is working out for you because maybe God is preparing for a better job. When you do what? When a relationship falls off, you say everything is working out for you, you're being prepared for your dream partner. Like everything is working out for you. Nothing is working against you, okay? So I also will add that investing in yourself is very important. You can invest yourself by paying coaches, by watching videos like mine's, which motivate you, elevate you, you know. So investing in coaches, you know, paying for coaching, also releasing control. Sometimes we believe that when we control something, it will happen faster. But actually, when you try to control things, you push them away from you. So releasing control a bit and letting God lead. Also, I have learned that creating your dream business is just a click, can be just a click away. And you can create dream business by having $0, like just by doing whatever you love, by starting. Once you start, it's everything just rolls, and within no time you have your dream business. This also I have discovered my passion this year and finding my faith. And yeah, I will speak about these topics more soon because the video is now 48 minutes long. Um, Another thing is communication with masculine. So this is something I didn't know. Like you don't communicate with, so masculine can be men. Let me focus on men. Like you don't speak to men like the way you speak to your friends, like the way you speak to your work colleague. Like there is I think I will make a specific video for it. Like you have to learn how to speak with masculine and to respect them so that you can get whatever you want from them as the feminine. Also, there's something else which is called feminine and masculine energy dynamics. So the masculine is the doing and the feminine is the receiving. Also, you can have them both and have both of them work for you, but feminine energy is what I have been soaking in, experimenting, trying, and still digging deeper into it. And Power of Now. I have bought this book. I want to start it. I think on Friday it will come. I can't wait to dig into it. and quantum leaping. So I think my minutes are over, the one I have set for this video, and I think I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for staying up to this point. The makeup is popping. Everything became so perfect. I think when I closed it, it looks better. Yeah, it looks much better than before when it was open. So I will see you in my next one. And I love having you here always. Thank you for subscribing. Bye bye.